Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. So, I've had my hair cut, as you can see. I'll get to that in a second. I'm just doing a kind of a catch-up video, really, just to chat and show you a few things that I bought that I think you might be interested in, and just to update you on the last hectic almost a week that we've had. It's all been brilliant, but honestly, I'm exhausted. So as you know, if you're new here, I'm one of 6, Rob's one of 10. He's the second youngest, I'm the second oldest in our respective families, and his family is scattered around. And sadly, now there's only 2 sister-in-laws left, in Rob's family. And I didn't even mean to go down there. I always do this, don't I? I just go off on one. But, when we were younger, and it was always the family home where my brother-in-law, who never married, still lives, there was always people there. Every Saturday, there were people there and family. And, it was hubbub and it was crazy. There was loads of kids and then those days go, don't they? They just disappear. I don't quite know how that happens. I mean, 1 minute you're in the thick of it all and the next minute there's just a few of you left. It's absolutely shocking, really. But it just shows you never know when is the last time. I'm sure I've said this before, but you really do never know when is the last time that you're going to laugh till you cry, laugh till you pee your pants, which I did on Saturday. I might put a little video clip in here, although Katie might kill me. They were trying to do that airwalk thing. I don't know if you've seen it. Probably not. I hadn't seen it until the kids showed me, where there's a light flickering. Sorry if that's bothersome. Where you kind of do this walk and it looks like you're not touching the ground because of the sequence. And they were trying to do it and it was just so funny. And Katie was doing it and her husband said, no, that's just running. And it just cracked me up, and I had a bit of a full bladder anyway. So there was a little bit of an accident, not too bad, but, even Jude can't save every situation. So we had a great laugh over the weekend. So his 2 brothers and his sister came down from kind of London and where did the others live? Berkshire. And they came down on Thursday. They got lost on the way down here, so they did about an extra hour's round trip of Southampton before they got here, swearing blind that they put the right address into the sat-nav, which of course they didn't, but it wasn't their fault, of course. So by the time they got here, they could barely walk. I mean, Rob's older brother, his last surviving older brother, sorry, that's not right. I mean, there's 3 older brothers than him alive, but the eldest of those is 86, 87. He's just laid a patio. I mean, he's just laid a patio. Oh God, I've gone off on a tangent again. Just bear with me. If this isn't for you, bye. I totally get it. I mean, I'm just chatting away. But I am going to show you some fabulous makeup products, so you might want to hang on. Well, I think they're fabulous. He's 86, 87, and he had just took up his decking in his garden, unscrewed 360 screws, stacked the decking, piled the decking at the bottom of his garden, and then laid a new stone patio. I think that is just remarkable. They are really remarkable. They're so fit. They've all got various ailments, but, they just defy aging, really. Anyway, so we had those, and then they went home on Sunday, the 2 men, and Sue, my sister-in-law from London, is still here. She goes home tomorrow, and it's been a busy old time with one thing and another. And we went over to see Mum yesterday. We went out on the boat on Saturday, and one of Rob's brothers can't swim. And he was actually very nervous, but you know what, in the end he was driving the boat. It's just an old motorboat, it's nothing fancy, but yeah, he had a great time. had a great time. We all had a great time. The weather was a bit iffy. It couldn't make its mind up. And that's like today, the weather's a bit iffy, really windy out there. My poor sister-in-law's sitting out there while I'm filming, so I better get a wiggle on. Anyway, so yeah, it was really nice to be able to have them, and they really appreciated it. And the funniest thing is, well, it's not funny, actually, it's really annoying to me, because Rob just reverts to being the little brother when they're here. He forgets he's the husband, host, the owner, everything else. He just reverts to being a little brother. So I can't even, I say, Rob, 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 and he just ignores me completely. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but he thoroughly enjoyed having them here, and they loved the garden, and they loved the sunken garden, because both of them, one was a stonemason, one was a bricklayer when they were younger men. And so they're very keen. They love gardening. All of them love gardening and nature and birds and all of that jazz. So that's been crazy busy. Then we went over to see Mum on the Isle of Wight yesterday. And I don't know if I've said before, I absolutely hate the ferries. They drive me insane. They're so restrictive. They're so expensive. And we all got out of the door. Katie and Chris and the 2 kids came with us as well, and Rob and Sue. So I had a car of 7. And we were due to get on the 9 o'clock. We left here at 8 a.m. and at 5 to 9, they said, you're not going to get on this ferry. They've had a problem and you've got to wait for the 10 o'clock, which messed up the whole day, really, because my niece is very, very keen. She started a degree in paleontology, but actually swapped that out. And so she's doing fossil tours on the beach at through a company. I mean, it's not just her, through a company, and they all did one of her walks and talks and thoroughly enjoyed that. I went and got my hair cut. I've got my lovely hairdresser that I've been using for like 30 years, but I just haven't been able to get up to London to see her. And the chap that did it last time was available, so I kind of snuck in quickly and got a haircut. And I actually really like it. It's quite different to anything I've had for quite a while. And I've gone back to a side parting. As you can see, my hair is coming back nicely from where it was at, and he could notice the difference. So that's Hair and Me that I've been using. So it does work, all those naysayers. I think, you know, I still had signs of hair growth. I think if you've been bald as a coot for years, it's not going to work. But if, like me, you've just had a kind of middle-age kind of hair loss, I think that, or old age, I don't know what I'll qualify as now, really. 68, I don't know. But anyway, bit different. He did curl it, but I'll be able to use the air wrap, you know, the Dyson air wrap, to hopefully do this. He said, yeah, you will, no worries, and just do this on a round brush and stick a Velcro roller in it while it dries and cools down, and hopefully it should be all right. I haven't actually brushed it. I've just put my fingers through it today, so I hope it looks all right from the back. I don't ever care what the back looks like because I can't see it. So what else was I going to tell you? Yeah, Mum is doing amazingly well. My sister-in-law said, I cannot believe, I thought I was going to see a frail little old lady. And she's been on iron tablets because she was anemic again. And they've literally, it's like she's had energy shots. I mean, that woman is remarkable. Remarkable. So, yeah, I mean, because there's no 8 o'clock ferry, we had to get the 9 o'clock ferry home. So we didn't get home till gone 10 last night. So it has been busy, busy, busy. And we're prepping to go on the cruise, so I'm trying to get stuff pulled together for that. Thank you. Oh, I must say, I bumped into a lady called Lynn in Costco. I think I've met Lynn before. I'm sorry, Lynn. I think I met you before, didn't I? And she was lovely, and I was having such a long chat in Costco. And then I got Mum a lovely pair of trainers in Costco from Joseph Siebel trainers, because they've got the lace up, they've got the zip as well, and she really liked those. And I ended up seeing Lynn further around the store, so I stopped and said, oh look, I got my mum. She said, oh, she'll love those. So that was fun. And I also got Mum a pair of Calla court shoes, and they very kindly had heard me talking about Mum and the wedding and stuff, and they said, would she like a pair of shoes? I haven't got a video of it yet, but when she gets all her glad rags on for my niece's wedding, I will show you her outfit. And she just got the, I think they're Ava, they're just the kitten heel blue leather court shoes, because Mum's kind of developed arthritis in one of her feet, which makes shoes quite difficult. She said, oh, I don't know if I can walk in them. I said, Mum, you're mostly going to be in a wheelchair because of the transfers between the wedding and the reception. So I hardly took a breath there, did I? But no matter. So anyone who's asking, these are Manir. I love these with the little blue stone. This is one of the gold-plated chains, and this is the blouse I got last year from H&M. So nothing terribly exciting. But you know how, I mean, I know loads of you have loved this brush, this Crevice brush that I got 3 of. And I know lots of you have bought that on Amazon through my link, which I thank you for. I don't know if you know what an affiliate link is, but basically you don't pay any difference, but I get literally pennies for if you use my link. So I thank you for that, because every little helps. This is an expensive hobby. This one I'm still loving. And so I found a new use for it. You know, my fan that I was using the other day, I realised that all the vents are a bit dusty, so I love this. It gets in all your nooks and crannies. And then even more nooks and crannies to be dealt with water bottles. And I saw these on Amazon, and there's 3 in this set, and they've got all these different tools that you can get in all those little, you know, that some of them don't really work in the dishwasher because some of them have got names on and stuff, and I don't want to ruin those. But these are just, I mean, gosh, I don't think there's a nook or a cranny these couldn't get into. So you've got this that, you know, you can put around the edge to clean the edge well. And then this is like a little bottle brush. And this one flips around, and you've got this. I can't remember how much they cost. Not a lot of money. This one's got those. I'll do it like that. I can show you the options. So that's got those 3. That's got those 3. And this one, that's similar, isn't it? Oh, that's the same. And that's one has got that. So I think that's the same. I might give Katie one of those actually. So they're my brushes. They're my brushes. But then what I wanted to show you is my MUA Makeup Academy haul. I was just browsing and I saw this and I thought, oh, that looks interesting. Look at all this lot. Oh, there's a toothbrush there, an old toothbrush charger in there. This whole lot cost me £35. Now, I just want to make sure I get this right because I don't want to get it wrong. So I got, I think there's, I mean, a lot of these are very similar. Next week we've got a fundraiser for Billy's. Billy's going to Kenya on a like a charity visit thing, educational visit more than anything, and he's been tasked with raising. He's got to raise £2,500 or something. So for my sins, we're having a coffee morning next week with a tombola, and I'll stick a couple of these on here. So there is 10 of these lipsticks, and they were £15. So these are all like shades of nude, and they are all slightly different. And I'm going to put one of them on now. I'm going to put this pink one on now so you can see it. And they're just £1.50 each. So, you know, you can have one in the car, one in the, whatchamacallit, bathroom, one in your handbag. Oh, hang on, did that wrong as usual. So this is the like liquid end. Let's put this on. Excuse me. Oh, that's nice. And then this end, is just a lipstick end. That's a lovely colour. Can you see that? Better on there, wouldn't it? Well, it's that colour. I'll put it over the top. They look really nice. They feel nice as well. £1.50. I mean, these would make great, I hate to say it, stocking fillers, wouldn't they? So you can see, I mean, those two look identical, but they're not. That one's called, what's that called? God, I know they've got a name somewhere. I saw the name the other day. I've got to open that back door now, it's so hot again. Anyway, you can see how similar they are. I don't know if you can see on the camera the difference. They're very, very slightly different. And then they go along. So there is bound to be a nude lipstick in here that you like. And then, as I say, you can either just keep them or give them away. So there's the matte lipstick. I put these on the wrong way around, typical me. I haven't actually opened them because I haven't had time. You've got the matte lipstick and then you've got the gloss in the same colour. So they're lovely. I've got to open the door. It's that kind of weather that you just don't know where you are. So then I also ordered, what did I just want to get this right. I got this, I'm just looking, I ordered this eyeshadow palette, which is called Neutral Wanderlust eyeshadow collection, and that's like a nice nude, and that's actually to go in my like travel makeup bag. It's pretty good for smudging actually. I just realised that was on there. I don't want to get it on my blouse. So I got that, which was just £3.75. Then I got, I tell you why I have to do it like this is because of what I also bought. So I got this under eye brightener. Is this it? Yeah. And this was £3.95. Then I got, yeah, so that's what I kind of bought thing. And then I saw, blend that in a little bit, haven't I? Before Rob comes home and think I'm doing an Adamant impression. We were thinking of going to see him, my sisters and I, at the Hammersmith Apollo. I don't know what it's called now, I think it's still the Apollo. It was £61 a ticket. Like, oh, I don't think so. I mean, anyway. And then I saw that they had this Lucky Dip surprise bag for £23.25. And this intrigued me. This, remember the primer I showed you from Yves Saint Laurent? Look at this. It looks identical. It looks identical. I don't know what it feels like. I haven't opened any of this before now. I'm using that every day, that YSL. Oh, it feels nice. I don't suppose it's got all the good stuff in it that the YSL one has, but I mean, that's kind of a little added extra. And it's got a very slight sheen to it. Again, I don't know if you can see that. It's quite subtle, but again, that can go in my carry bag. You know, I call it like my snatch bag. This is a glazed tinted lip gloss. And all this was £23.95, £23.25. That's quite a little bit kind of gloopy for me, but a lovely colour. It's that one. I don't want to put it there. I don't want to get it on my blouse. I don't know what that would cost normally. Then another, God, I've got lipsticks coming out my ears, literally. This is another lipstick. I'm not going to open that one because I might use it for the tombola. And then also an Amplify Statement Lash Full Volume Effect Mascara. So I got all of what I've just shown you, came to $45.95, but then I found a discount code. Yeah, there's always discount codes. And the whole lot, all of this, came in at under £35. Oh, nearly dropped it. I can't even pick it all up. £35. I mean, you know what? It's a bit of fun, isn't it? And also, you know, you can give those little bits, as I say, little stocking fillers, little gifts, whatever. So I've been really impressed. I mean, I love Elf, as you know, but this Makeup Academy, they're just brilliant. I think they're only online. I'm pretty sure they're only online. But just fun. I just think, you know, you can have a bit of fun with makeup at a really low price, and it can just kind of cheer you up. And you know, even like two friends might want to buy it, or you and your daughter, or, you know, you and your mum. I mean, you know, whatever. I'm going to show my sister-in-law some of this because she's a little bit, not nervous of makeup, but she doesn't really wear much makeup, and a little bit of lippy or whatever. It cheers you up, doesn't it? And they're so neutral. Oh gosh, there's something else I want to show you. Amazon never shuts, does it? After showing you my lead bag with all of those in, I must have, because they hear you, don't they? The equipment hears you. Said about these mag banks, I think they're called, because I've got an iPhone, and so I got this. So my phone just clicks on there, and then it's got that lead. I think that's a USB-C lead. It's got the lightning lead for iPhones and iPad and stuff, and then you can plug in another lead there. It tells you, I can't show you it because I'm using my phone to film on, but let me see, it stands up nicely so you can have your phone next to you like that. And I'll put the link on for that as well. I think that was about 28 quid. But it is so neat and does the job so well. And it tells you, can you see, it tells you how much battery is left on that. And apparently you can get 3 full iPhone charges on this, which if you're going away or anything is just brilliant. We did have a funny situation because my sister-in-law wears hearing aids, and she got these new hearing aids. And I said, oh, are they Bluetooth enabled? And she said, oh, they asked me about that, but I wasn't sure what it was. So I said no. So I said, oh, Sue, you know, Bluetooth is great. Mum uses hers, excuse me. We tried to connect her phone to her hearing aids by Bluetooth, and we couldn't. But then it connected to my phone, and they connected then to my laptop. And then I disconnected them, but then they reconnected. So I rang Grace, and Grace answered the phone, but she was talking to Sue because they were going straight into her ears. And Sue was in the garden, I was in the house. And we had fun. I couldn't understand why I couldn't watch anything on my laptop because YouTube was silent, but that was because that had connected to her hearing aids. So she was like, this stuff keeps going in my ears. Oh, we were a bit of a 3-ring circus. I mean, you know, I'm just a little less blind than she is, and it was the blind leading the blind with this, but we finally got it, and so now she can finally use her phone and it goes straight into her ears, so she can watch things. She doesn't have a car, so she's often on public transport, so it means she can watch and listen to things without bothering anybody. So that was good. it's her last day today, so we're probably going to go out now this afternoon and maybe see Henry and the boys, or just go, I don't know, go out somewhere. We need to go out somewhere. The weather, I wish it would make its mind up, honestly, but there we are. That's England. We're kind of back to a normal English summer now because it has been, well, British summer. I don't know. I mean, we're in the south, so I know we generally do have decent sunny weather down here, but it's been mega warm. I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. And is there anything else? Oh, what's I going to say? Oh, you know that laser engraver that I showed you? I know a lot of people weren't interested in that, and I understand that too. I mean, it's quite a specific thing. But Katie and Chris, they love it. They love their 3D printer too. They you know, they've made like brackets for their house and stuff with that, or templates. I don't really know because it's all at their house. And they noticed that their neighbour's door sign, house name had broken that was on the wall, and it was on the floor. So they happened to have a piece of a tree lying around. So Chris sliced the tree and then put the name of the house on with the laser engraver, and they were thrilled to bits, and it looked professional. I thought you'd give up your job and start doing that, joking obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fantastic. What used to be inaccessible is now accessible in the home to make it, like the Cricut, you know, like the labelling machine that I use all the time. Yeah, so you know what, if you've used, like, I have really found that doing YouTube, I've learned so much, and I use CAD, computer-aided design, on Cricut, and then that has translated when I've been using Canva, and it's translated when I've been using ChatGPT to design stuff and ask questions. So you know what, you're never too old to learn. I'm 68 and I learn something new every day, or at least I hope I do, because I think that keeps you going, really, doesn't it? Anyway, oh my goodness me, nearly half an hour of me, sorry. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you really soon. Till next time. Bye.